What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Island Hopper TV. Today we're coming to you from one of the top Baltic states, Estonia, here in the capital, Tallinn. Let's begin. What's going on, everybody? This is Island Hopper TV coming to you from Tallinn, Estonia. You can see, heading into the old town here. This is my second time in Tallinn, Estonia. I went here in 2015, and I remember saying, you know, this is a pretty cool place. And at the airport they had a sign that says, hey you, do you want to live in Estonia? And I remember thinking to myself, yeah, actually I would. Definitely a hidden gem. So this is the old town. We're going to go around and do a full travel guide. I'm going to give you some more information about Tallinn. I just arrived from Helsinki on a really nice ferry. It was a Tallinn to Helsinki ferry. Cost about $51. Worth it. 5-star experience. I'm putting the video on my other channel, VertCam, so you guys can go over there and subscribe and watch those videos. Those are just the transportation process, not the actual cities. So we're gonna go ahead and check into this hotel, and I'll pick back up once I get back to the hotel. Oh, look at this little guy. He's just walking through the streets. Just as I remember it, except last time I was here in November and it was cold. So it was getting close to Christmas set up. It's like a Christmas vibe. Look at this place. Such a classic town. Super classic. Freaking awesome. Look at this place. Old Hansa. I gotta check into my hotel though. Oh man, I love it. Gotta love it. Okay, so this is my hotel. It's a Marriott. Let's go inside. Okay. Alright, this is my room. Marriott says they upgraded me because today I earned my titanium elite status. Oh. There we go. Alright. So we're going in. Okay. It's cozy. Classic cozy. That'll work. Alright. Let's see what's up with this. It's got a tub. Oh, I'm getting lucky with all these tubs. Alright, we are back out onto the streets now of Estonia's largest city, Tallinn. Population of around 450,000 people. The entire country of Estonia is 1.3 million. What a cool place though, huh? Again, after checking in, last time I was here, they offered me a bear burger, and I was kind of like, yeah. But it would have been unique to try. Such a medieval style city, like Prague. Old Hansa. Yeah, this is classic Europe here in Tallinn. This is the square that I remember. The real city center. Yeah, last time I was here they had a bunch of Christmas stuff here in late November. It was cold. It's just, it takes on a whole nother feel to the city. Just because it's cold doesn't mean it's not worth visiting, actually. Yes, the weather's better now in terms of sunlight, but there's something, you could use the word charming, about snow and cold, wintry Europe. Okay, So I'm just kind of showing you around this area here. I haven't had coffee for a month, and I feel like it might be time for me to get back on the saddle with some coffee. I think the last time my hotel was that way, near the new city. They do have a new city. But just to show you these alleyways here. Look at that. Totally like Prague. That's what people like about these cities like Prague and the eastern cities is they have that medieval feel to them. The real Renaissance festival is here. So now we are headed towards Freedom Square. I believe there's like a castle, like a fort over here. Nowadays, they have this old town still, right? Which is where people go out and relax. Tourist information. But they also have like a new town, like tech hub. It's a good place to work in tech here. Beautiful day, man. Let me check the weather for you guys because I know you're curious. Okay, it is 65 degrees Fahrenheit and 18 degrees Celsius, so it feels warmer than that though. Probably because I have a jacket on. This morning when I woke up in Helsinki, I noticed it was like 45 degrees out. I was up at like real early. I was like, oh man, 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Yep. Have you guys ever been here to the Eastern Bloc, as they call it? It's the former Soviet communist countries that have now become part of the EU. Like here they take the euro. In Norway, Sweden, Iceland, they had their own currency. So did Denmark. Finland, that was the first country to take the euro. Estonia, also euro, which is good because you don't have to do currency exchange. When you go in between borders, I mean, these countries are so small. It's like the size of, I don't know, let's see if I could say the size of Estonia compared to a state. Maybe a little bit bigger than Arkansas, or a little bit smaller than Arkansas. So imagine going from Arkansas to Texas and having to change out the currency. There's a look at that metro. Let's go on up here. Carved Stone Museum. You got like a castle here. Yeah. All right. It's a castle, but also a museum. Crazy how cool this place is. I spent a few days last time I was here. It's totally worth 48 hours, 72 hours a week. Real nice. Okay. Damascus, Ruma, Jerusalem, Guatemala City. So this is underground. You let me in. Oh my gosh. We're going down into the dungeon. I'm still going deeper. Whoa. What's up with the lights? Okay. Cool. It's like an underground dungeon, like maybe 5 stories deep. Soviet propaganda. Mm-hmm. Hall of Death, what? Oh man, I'm not gonna lie, I am a bit concerned. It's a bit spooky because I've been walking for quite a while here. Hopefully this is the exit. I'm just following the signs at this point. Very spooky down here. Okay, so the guy at the carved stone museum where the underground tunnel is, it's actually really cool. I recommend that for sure. It's just kind of spooky going through there by yourself because you never know when it's going to end, but it does, and it's totally fine. It's like, it's just, I think that's the whole point of it, is to kind of give you a little bit of like a haunted feel because it's, you know, medieval. Anyway, the guy who worked there, real nice guy, I told him that I love Tallinn. He said go to the Maritime Museum, but I told him that I'm actually headed towards Latvia next, so I won't be able to do that, but he did recommend that place, Georgia Tavern, Tbilisi. Very nice. Georgia, as in the country, not the state. Okay, what am I doing here? All right. Such an old town with windy roads. I guess the reason they actually built Helsinki was because the Swedes wanted a city similar to Tallinn. So Tallinn is much older than Helsinki, actually. And that's why they built Helsinki. It's to rival this one. So you definitely get more of an old town feel here. So it's called Beer House. Let's go in here and see what is going on here. They got these wolves, boar, coyote, or fox. It's a wolf. Did I eat here before? Beer House. Biergarten. I shall eat here and enjoy my life. Okay, so I'm gonna now head across the square where I went that way, and now I'm gonna go this way, try a whole new direction. And we're in the game. And we're live. I should just let you guys enjoy the scenery without having to say anything. It looks like the bar I went to, where I went drinking and learned a whole bunch about NATO. And I met a Russian guy who did not like NATO. or the United States, and he was drunk. Never forget that guy. He was a bit antagonistic, to say the least. Like, he hated George Bush so much that he took it all out on me. Oh my gosh. Speaking of that, look at that. I don't know what all that says, but all right. That was like a somber moment there. Actually, went in the opposite direction. Oh, look at, they got some dancers. People partying. Tallinn's getting going. Oh my gosh. Port. Let's see here. I guess I'll go this way. So I was wrong. It's not necessarily medieval, it's Gothic. But the thing is, I don't know the difference between medieval and Gothic. The city's like a Gothic city, as they call it. Nice. Ola Vagmagi. So I was asking what language they speak here. I guess they speak a couple different languages, but Russian, Estonian, there is a language called Estonian, but I've never heard of it. And a couple other languages. So if you're in the comments, let us know what they do really speak. I think it's Russian now here. It's really close to St. Petersburg, Russia. Broken line in memory of the 852 people who lost their lives in Estonia passenger ferry catastrophe, 28 September 1994. Huh. I just came in on a passenger ferry. Look at that little cute little boy. Okay, back into the old city we go. The old Gothic quarter. Kind of like what they have in Barcelona's Gothic quarter. Well, I stopped in here to get the Nautilus Oyster Bar and Grill, so we'll see what I end up getting. So I'm getting some oysters here at the Nautilus. And now I'm on to my second Moscow meal. Okay, got my steak finally. Haven't had a steak in a long time. Got some dessert, mascarpone, and goat cheese. Hey, and an amaretto to go along with this dessert. All right, well, after dinner, I've come back to where my hotel is, which requires me to go through the city center again. And yeah, I believe I am here where I need to be. Oh, over there towards my hotel. And I am now headed back to the hotel to do the sauna. We shall see how that goes. And then I will be wrapping up this film and headed towards Latvia. Yeah, Riga, Latvia. This is called the Master's Courtyard. I've walked by it, but I haven't seen it exactly. It seemed like it was more active in the afternoon, though. Oh wow, totally old town. Totally an old town feel. What do we got going on in here? Cool. All right, it's back to the sauna. This time we're in Tallinn, Estonia. Last time we were in Finland doing this, and before that we were in Iceland at the geothermal pools. So you can see, doing these saunas and these hot baths, a big thing out here. We'll follow the signs. It's a bit of a maze, but we'll figure it out. All right, so here's this sauna here. We got a jacuzzi, nice. And there's the sauna. So I'm not gonna film down here out of guest privacy, but I just wanted to at least show you what they got going on. Refreshing, I feel good. Sweated out, went in the jacuzzi, went in the pool, nice. And with that being said, from the atrium here at the sauna, it's gonna conclude this episode of Tallinn Estonia. We'll see you guys on the next one. Subscribe to this channel if you liked it.